Hey guys, thanks for checking out my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video, which this is the first one I've ever done. I'm going to see Flosstradamus tonight at Output in Brooklyn. I cannot freaking wait. I'm so excited. So I just wanted to film like a chit chat get ready with me video so you can see me do my makeup for tonight, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the show. So if that's something you're interested in watching, then stick around and we'll get started. Also, before I get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any new content coming out. And you can follow me on Instagram at Emma Capotis and on Snapchat at Hey There Emma. That's where I post all my shows, the videos and pictures I take. So don't forget to follow me there as well. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to be priming my face with the CoverFX Mattifying Primer. This is really good for like anti-acne, and right now I'm like kind of having some breakouts. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this in all the places that I kind of get like a little bit oily, which is like the center of my forehead and near my nose. Next, I'm going to prime my face again with some primer water from Smashbox. I love this shit. It's amazing. I swear every time I use this, my foundation just looks flawless and it doesn't move. And the show tonight is like from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. so it's going to be a long night. So I'm going to go ahead and spray this all over my face. And then I'm going to let this kind of like sink into my skin before I put my foundation on. Okay, so I'm just going to color correct a little bit because I kind of have these like really red blemishes right now. So I have this Ofra color correcting wheel, and I usually use this like green turquoise color to just cover things, to cover redness. So I'm going to do that. It looks crazy, I know, but it actually does like cancel out a lot of the redness. And I also have the Urban Decay color corrector. This is in Peach. This covers dark circles or dark spots. So I'm going to put that over this and in a couple other areas. And with a damp beauty blender, I'm just going to really lightly kind of tap this all into my skin. I'm going to be using the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I am in the color Nude. This is a little light for me right now because I have a bit of a tan going on, but I really love this foundation. I think it's pretty natural looking, and it's a little bit glowy, but nothing crazy, so I think it kind of works for my combination skin. And I'm just going to like put that all over. You can always go back and add more. And then I'm just going to blend this in. And always come down to your neck so that everything blends together and you don't have a different color face from your neck. I'm happy with the way that's looking right now. We're kind of all one tone, but I definitely still have like some blemishes sticking out. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal those. I'm using the NARS Creamy Concealer in Custard to cover these up a little bit more. I absolutely love this stuff. I'm like running out of it. I'm at the bottom of this tube right now, but it's amazing. Next, I'm gonna highlight and contour a little bit. So to contour, I use the Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Golden Almond. So I'm gonna use that to contour first, and then I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to just highlight under my eyes and my forehead. But I like to do the contour first. So I'm gonna come around my forehead. Under my jawline. A little under my lip, and then I do my nose. Just to give the appearance of a shorter nose. So once you look crazy, now it's time to blend. I'm just going to be buffing this in with a Real Techniques, I think it's a foundation brush. This foundation stick blends out really, really well. I really love the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. It's awesome. But you can use whatever you want. You can just do a powder contour. I'm going to go with my concealer. This is an awesome drugstore concealer. It's really creamy. I'm going to come up the sides of my nose, straight down the center. my chin, and I'm going to do my forehead. So now I'm going to set with powder, and I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I absolutely love this stuff. It's perfect to bake, and then I also set my face with it. So I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender and just, I put a little bit in the top here. I'm going to bake under my eyes. And I'm really coming up the side there because I'm going to do my eyeshadow next, and I'm doing like a really dark smoky eye. So I want this powder to also kind of act as like a guard against that eyeshadow fallout. My chin. Get really oily on my forehead, so I'm gonna bake a little bit. So I almost immediately take the other side of my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to blend in the parts that I want to set, but I don't want to dry out completely. So my chin and my forehead, I like immediately blend into my skin. I find that this like keeps my skin nice and flawless. I don't want to get too dry. So for my eyes, I'm going to prime them with the Benefit Air Patrol eyeshadow primer. I always like to put this down first because it gives my eyeshadow something to stick to, and it's going to last all night long. And like I said, this is at Output in Brooklyn, which if you've never been there, it's open really late, which I love. A lot of shows in the city don't go as late as Output does, so I cannot wait to see how long of a set Floss plays tonight. I'm super excited. So today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I absolutely love this. I've played around with it like twice now, but I'll show you inside. You've got some gorgeous shimmer colors, some mattes, some pops of color here, but today I'm going to be wearing like all black, so I'm going to be using pretty much black and then some of these like matte tan shades. But to get started, I'm probably going to throw this shimmery color and this light tan color all over my lid just to set the eyeshadow primer. It's always good. You can also set your eyeshadow primer with powder if you want to, but you want to put something like super neutral down so that it makes everything blend out easier on top of it. Now I didn't mention, but tonight I'm going to the show with my little, who's my best friend. We were in a sorority together in college, and we do like all of these shows together. She's definitely like my festie bestie. So we're going, and then her younger brother, who just turned 21 last weekend, is coming, so it's like his first time out at like an actual nightclub, so this should be interesting. I'm probably gonna combine these two tan shades. They're just like super neutral beiges that I'm gonna put in my crease. I mean, this palette is like super pigmented. You can see that. I absolutely love a nice neutral crease color. Like flinging it out a little bit. I always go super smoky with my eye looks. It's just, I can't help it. So I'm kind of like taking it out as I go. Now, since I'm doing like pretty much a black smoky eye, I probably should have done this first, but I forgot. I'm going to take my Milani black eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to tight line under my eyes. So basically, you're going to line like inside your eye. It's freaky putting a pencil this close to your eye, I know. But I'm also going to take this and line the top of my eye. This can be super messy because I'm going to just blend this right out, and we're going to cover it with shadow. But I almost want like a base under the black eyeshadow. It's going to make it stick a lot more. So I have this like really tiny eyeshadow brush. You can see I'm probably going to buff that out first. And I'm going to go in with the black and this like dark, it's almost a plum color. It's a little bit purple, but I'm going to kind of combine both of them because I know that this is hella pigmented. And I'm going to go over that and kind of just like blend in this liner, but also blend in the eyeshadow. Once you're happy with like how that's blended, you can see I didn't cover my entire lid, but I did like really blow that out. And now I'm going to go back in with like a darker brown, and we're going to cover that up a little bit. Come right above the black. Oh yeah, that's really red. Probably more red than I wanted, but that's okay. We're going to roll with it. And I'm just blending that down into the black. I'm listening to Flashadamus in the background, so getting a little turnt while I'm doing my makeup. This is why it takes so long. So now I'm taking like a flat brush that I'm going to use on my lid. I'm going to go back in with this black now because I buffed it out a little bit with the brown. And I'm going to be really gentle, and I'm not using a lot at all. And I'm going to pat this on. And then I'm going to rub in. So if you can see that, it's pretty blended together. And we're gonna pop some lashes on everything. And like you can see, there's fallout underneath. So you could always go back in and add some more powder under there. So we're gonna come back to eyes in a second, but now I kind of wanna brush away all this baking. So I'm just using a big buffer brush. And I'm gonna brush away. So now I'm going to take like a really fine smudge brush, and I'm going to go in with that black right under my waterline. But now I'm using like a dark brown. Holy pigment. Like a looser smudge brush. And I'm going to take the tan color that I used before, like these two tans, and I'm going to smudge that out. I'm pretty happy with that. It's like pretty dark, pretty blown out, and I'm just going to pop a little highlight into the corner of my eye. Okay, so now that my eyes are done, I'm going to finish with the rest of my face. I'm going to be contouring with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I usually use the cool tone and then the warm tone in the middle. I kind of like dunk my brush in both. But I'm just going to go over where I cream contoured earlier and make it a little darker. And for blush, I kind of want to keep it like pretty neutral, nothing crazy. So I'm going to use MAC's Coppertone. I love this shade. Super matte. It's pretty warm. I love like warm corally kind of blushes. I'm using a Morphe brush, and I'm going to keep it kind of closer to the outside of my face. I don't like to come like too close to the apples of my cheeks because I think this like lifts your cheekbones. So I'm just stamping that in. And for highlight, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild highlight. I just got this and I haven't really used it yet. I'm putting it on with a MAC 100 brush. This is what I normally use to highlight. Okay. It's kind of like a nice goldy champagne color. I'm going to go over my eyebrow and do the same. Every place where the light would hit. Cupid's bow. Okay. Wet n Wild, fuck me up. Everything, my face is completely done. I'm gonna pop on some lashes, but I usually like to set my face before I do that. So first I'm gonna use the Badescu facial spray. This is just to like return some moisture back to my face because I've just layered it with makeup. This stuff smells amazing. It smells like roses. I love it. Now you could use this as a setting spray. I've done that before, but I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter because I know I'm going to be out dancing and sweating and I want my makeup to stay in place. And the lashes I'm going to be using are the Sasha lashes from Huda Beauty. I absolutely love these. This is the second pair. I've worn my last pair to death, but these are really beautiful. They're like elongating and they're a little bit longer on the ends, which I like. So I'm going to pop those on. Okay, so I just popped on my lashes, and again, these are the Sasha lashes from Huda Beauty. I'm obsessed with these. They're super long and wispy and I love them. And then I use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara on my bottom lashes and then just to comb my top lashes into the falsies. For lipstick, I'm gonna go with two Bite lipsticks. I have this like mini kit. I have Honeycomb and I have Pepper. Pepper is like a really pretty pinkish like dusty rose color. So I'm going to use that first and then I'm going to put Honeycomb over it. Normally I would do a liquid lipstick, but I know I'm about to go like drink and it's going to come off anyway, so I don't mind like bringing this with me. Honeycomb is like a really nice lighter nude. So I just pop that right in the middle. Kind of gives like a little bit of a fuller lip look. This lipstick is so creamy. I highly recommend Bite Beauty lipsticks. They're so nice and comfortable to wear. But anyways, this is the completed look. Super smoky eye, if you can see. I'm loving this. I think for like a super dark nightclub, it's like totally fine to go super glam and dark, and I'm loving the way this came out. The Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette is awesome. But anyways, thank you for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look. You guys should totally go and do this for your next show. I cannot wait for Flashadamas tonight. I'm wearing my Hoodie Girls shirt. I'm so excited. I will report back on how it goes. You actually can't take any photos or videos in Output, which I love, so no one really has their cameras out. But I will definitely talk about it in my next video. Thank you so much for checking this out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Emma Capotis and on Snapchat at Hey There Emma. I will also be linking below all of the products that I put on my face today in case you want to go and check them out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!